Hello, fellow autocrossers. Today I had a settlement member ask me how to set up or how to work the track Addict when we're out there autocrossing to record our courses that we run. So I figured I'd do a quick video since a picture's worth 1,000 words. I guess a video's worth more, and I don't really like typing that much. So let's get started. So there are various different things in Track Addict after you download, which is a free app. Just download it, and there's several different things it can do. You can do raw data, which I've never used it for. Circuit experiences, or I guess it's got tracks preloaded. I don't run tracks, so I don't really know what it does there. But segments is the one we're concerned with here in Autocross, and so we go to the segment screen, and in order to put a new track in, then we hit select track. So here you will see some tracks I've done previously, and what we want to do is we want to now add a new track, because in Autocross all of our tracks are new tracks, and it's a glorious thing. And if you're autocrossing somewhere where you don't have new tracks every month, then I'm terribly sorry. You need to talk to your board. Okay, so since these are all preloaded tracks, we don't want those. We want to add a custom track. So down at the bottom, add custom track. And so then what we do is we go to add custom track, and then we can name it whatever we like. So you click up there at the top where it says new segment. Very hard to click, and video. Backspace button, and we'll just call it nay. That'll work. All right, done. We'll call it nay because I'm not going to type with, it's just too tough. All right, so then you walk to the start line. So let's say this here is our start line in this end of my hotel room, and we set the to narrow because you want the area that we're starting as narrow as possible because we're in autocross. And then we select GPS or map. Now the reason I say that in autocross is because when we go to set the point using our GPS, you need set point here, you'll see that bubble right there. So if the track crosses over that bubble again, then it can trigger a finish before you've finished. Or if you pull up somewhere and you accelerate a little bit, I guess, it could possibly trigger a new start, although that I've never had that happen. But it does trigger false finishes. So you want to select narrow. And then if you have a GPS puck, this is much more accurate than if you're using the phone's GPS. So I highly suggest, I think it's a 10 hertz GPS puck, and they're fairly inexpensive on Amazon, but it makes your tracing data way better. So you go to your start line, select narrow, you get there, and then you point it at the track, and you say, yeah, that's set that right there. This looks good. All right, so we've set the start point. You can see we've got some GPS coordinates where it's set up. Now I hit the back button, get back to this screen. I'm not sure what you would do on an iPhone. Probably something similar, maybe a screen swipe. I'm not sure. Home button. I have no idea. So then we walk across the track, around the cones, figure out the best line, and then forget it all when we start our run. And we get all the way down here to our end point. No, I didn't. Did I select end point? I want narrow, because I'm gonna end here by this chair. So we're going to set with GPS right there. No, not using these numbers. It's hard to click in video. Sorry. Set GPS or map. There we go. Okay. So then we set the point here. Yep, narrow, beautiful. In the hotel room, we're still here. All right, great. So as you can see, I now have a finish line set. So I have a start line and a finish line set. My segment name is knee. And so in the Samsung, I hit the back button, and there we go. We have knee. All right, so it has start and finish defined. So that means we have done that correctly. So we back again, and there we are at the home screen. Okay, so we finally get to go. Kyle's done talking. Everyone's in their cars. Corner workers are in their place. You get to the start line, and all you do is you just hit this record button. Now, after you hit the record button, I have mine set to where it'll be auto start on acceleration. So you can set yours up to manually start or the same as I do, whatever you prefer. So you hit the record button, and it says drive. So we're going to run. So we accelerate, and there it is. It is recording because we accelerated through the start line. I don't know that we've crossed the finish line or that it knows we've crossed the finish line. So this happens sometimes in real life. So you just hit stop. If I hit it, yes. So that worked. Okay. So it says we didn't have an actual start. I guess I didn't run fast enough. But if it did, it would have a staging, and then it would have a segment time, and then maybe like I'm not sure what it says, finish time or post-run time, or I don't remember. But to see your video after you run, you just click the video button. And, oops, I missed that. No, I didn't want to put notes in there. I clicked the wrong thing. Apologize. Video. Woo. I can click it. There we go. And then you just hit play video, and it will show you the video of your run.
And it says drive.
And there we go. Look, let's see how many G's I pull.
So we accelerate.
Oh, I see G forces. I was moving quick. Okay. So you can watch the video. So you get done watching the video, you can go back to your screen there, and you can actually compare the overlays of your run. Now, I don't really have an overlay because I just ran 5 feet in my hotel room. But let's show you a different one. These are all the files. I just hit the back button again. This is where you're going to find the current files. Now, as long as that home screen says knee, this one, and you hit record, it's going to record the knee segment. So don't worry about, looking at other segments. So let's just pick this one here. So we'll pick this first run that I did, and we'll click this segment and the details. And what that's going to do is going to show you the overlay of what you did. Now you can look at that individually, or you can compare it to another run. So you can tap and compare, and I'm just going to select another session within that file, and we'll just let's go with just the next one that we did. All right, so there we go. So there we got two. We got blue dot, which is the second one I selected, and we got the white dot, which is the first one I selected. And then you can zoom in on it. Oh my goodness, working 2 cell phones at one time. There you go, zoom in. All right, so you can see the trace. You can see I took different lines, and then you can hit play, and you can see how you did compared to yourself, which is really cool. Was the tight line faster? The later apex better? Well, you can look at the video and you can see, how you did that corner the second time that got you more speed. Whatever it may be. Very useful, and you can watch that whole thing. But I'll just go ahead and stop it and not torture you. All right, and then when you're done looking at your segment, you just go back to your home screen. Dun, 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 dun. And again, you see segment says knee, so that we're still in the right one. So then we can record another run when we get back to the start line. So, I mean, that's like the super basics of how to use it. And I hope someone out there finds that useful. And if so, download the app, use it, get faster, and, enjoy Autocross more. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you out there soon. Bye.